is your greatest challenge as a believer and a major league player, and how do you overcome that challenge?
That's good. When you, a lot of it has to do with the pride, because when you hear all these praises, like I just said, it's a challenge because as you get deeper in faith, you give yourself up. And one of the things that I had troubles with a couple years ago is that baseball, before I had an aneurysm, and maybe the year before that, I had, 2008, I had the worst year I possibly could. And the challenge was to give up baseball as being number one. I thought God was number one, but as soon as I struggled, I remember my wife and I, we were like literally crying and praying out loud together. The biggest challenge was to give that up and give yourself, because I identified myself as a baseball player. And as I grew, and in 2009 had aneurysm surgery, it was another step in my faith, and just realized that I'm just all in His hands. I can't control any of this. Something happened. And that's one reason why. There's another reason why I came here, because I played in Arizona Fall League because of that. It's funny how you retrace your steps. And then as the good things start to happen, it's very easy to fall into the pride and to think that yourself is higher than you really are. Really, we're nothing without Him.
Anybody else? Question?
There's a lot of kids and teenagers in the room. What would you advise to them? What advice would you give them for standing firm in their faith as they pursue whatever God wants them to pursue in their life?
It's I feel like when you surround yourself, like when I made the first big step, and I wanted to surround myself around solid Christians that were accountability partners more than anything. And you have your old friends. I'm not saying didn't hang out with them, but I did. I still hung out with them. But they had a hard time, and I had a hard time adjusting to my life changes and what I wanted to change. And it takes a while, but I think the challenge is that your friends are going to be, it's going to take them a little while to get used to that. And there's really solid friends that are going to stay your friends, and you never know if they can ask you, like, maybe, who's Jesus? What's this Christianity all about? And then you can tell them, and you can have a relationship. That's what I feel like that was a big challenge for me, growing deeper into my faith when I was a little older. But in high school, shoot, it was pretty hard. It's hard in college. I wish I had a relationship with Jesus earlier, but it's like I said, he was working in me, chipping away at different little things every single time, and then he still is today, just at different aspects of it.
One of the things that I kind of try to share with the guys is that we're basically all 2 generations away from being extinct. And no one's going to remember us. I don't know my great-great-grandparents. I hardly know my grandparents, for that matter. And so when you think of it and put it in that perspective, it's like, well, what's going to last forever? It's your relationship and your journey with Jesus. And these guys are able to, the guys that we're able to build with, and Ian does a great job in the clubhouse of just loving on people. And it's really cool to sit back and watch. And my job is to encourage those that really walk with Jesus and try to build relationships with guys, but a player is going to reach a player. And it's been cool to see what's unfolded in the clubhouse. And I'm excited not for what may unfold in 2012, but as the season goes, but just, man, what Jesus does in Ian, in Stephen, in Willie, in Joe, and some of these guys, and just how is he going to connect with those guys, and how is he going to connect with the clubhouse? So as you guys see Ian, you've experienced a little bit of who he is, then lift him up, and not the capacity of, hey, I hope he wants to Cy Young, but just that, man, that Jesus would give him favor to reach some of these guys in this clubhouse, because everybody needs Jesus. There's no one else like him. So, we appreciate your time and letting us come here and hang out with you guys.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you.